I know, yeah, now you're all thinking you're wishing more tickets. We've got 5 comics, so we're going to get through them straight into the next one. Please give a huge first pitch welcome to Jess Pearman.
Thank you for having me, everyone. I'd just like to start by posing a question. Hands up, who's got heaps wrong with them? Put your hand up, sir. I know my own kind. So the first thing that I realise that's wrong with me is I'm actually quite angry, but I've gotten better over the years. And how I know I've gotten better is because my fantasies have changed. So now when I push someone down the stairs in my head, they don't die anymore. They just break every bone in their body. Thank you. I'm really happy with my progress. And in the older fantasy, if I decided to spare their lives, then they just became a paraplegic or something. But now they just need like 6 months of rehab and end up being better people in the end. Yeah. Slightly happier ending. Another thing that's wrong with me, I'm actually quite superficial. I'm superficial in the way that I can't even have dirty fantasies about Jean-Claude Van Damme anymore. Because his recent appearance in that Autotune commercial really traumatised me. He's so old, his jowls have jowls. And now whenever he has a fight, he just spends the first 5 minutes just trying to roundhouse kick away his own loose skin. Sorry everyone, that was a pathetic roundhouse kick. I'm a retired gymnast and I can't get my leg up that high anymore, which is annoying because when I could get my leg up that high, wasn't any use to anyone because I was a virgin. What's your favourite Jean-Claude movie, sir? This man does not exist. Have you got a favourite? Anyone got a favourite? Don't say Street Fighter. Bloodsport. Yes, I accept. I'm actually trying to decide whether Time Cop or Double Impact is my favourite.
Universal Soldier.
Yeah, that's pretty good. My favourite, maybe. My favourite, maybe Time Cop, because I can chuck him in the time machine when he starts looking a bit haggard. Or Double Impact, because there's 2 of him. I can go skiing. Yes! Now get out of my bed! Oh look, I can get my leg up that high for the right reason. So I come from a town called Mombok. Anyone heard of it? Yeah. So I've renamed Mombok the land of attempted landscaping. Because everybody's gardens have been half done since about 2004, but no one's really concerned. I mean, why would you be? If you're the kind of person who wears track pants on Christmas, why would you trim that rose bush, you know? Marijuana plants in tip-top shape. You wouldn't forget to water that, would you, Mumbo? And no wonder. How else are you meant to cope with having to live and work with your dad? While your homewrecker mum, Raylene, goes for the RSL every single night, specifically to hit on married men. She hit on my dad. That was a mistake. You know what he said to her? Fuck off, you loose tart! That's my boy. He wouldn't cheat on my mum, he'd fucking starve to death. So we don't make jam, like the jar suggests. We specialise in daffodils and weed. So if you'd like some top-of-the-range, kick-ass daffodils, talk to someone else, because I don't associate with anybody in Mombok. I only go there to sleep and shit. I actually live alone and I have an outside toilet and I've found my seat up, so it turns out the council workers have decided that it's a good place to shit too. I actually don't know what to do about it. I was thinking, wait a minute, why don't I ambush him? I've got an axe next to my door. I'll pretend that I'm not home. Rock up. Hey mate, could you get off my toilet please? It's not very threatening, is it? He'd be like, nice axe, needs a sharpen. Haven't got a paper on you, do you? Get off my toilet. I live in a 120-year-old house. It's the kind of house where I open the window to let a moth out and a bat flies in. There is wildlife everywhere. I have to deal with both actual and spirit possums, but I prefer the spirit ones because they don't shit all over my porch. Spiders everywhere. There's a spider that bit me on the back of the leg. I thought, no, karmic quick repercussions. Don't kill it, Jess. Put it in a glass and put it outside. But the spider got his karma because I accidentally broke his leg in transit. So now he's only going to get a root if he's really charismatic. Female spiders can be bitches too. I live about 50 metres away from my mum/landlord. I don't visit her much though, because every time I visit her, I have to dedicate at least 4 hours to fix all of the electronics that she's busted while I've been gone. She can break a printer with her eyes. And also to critique her cooking. See, she's a fantastic cook, but if I don't keep the pressure on, she slips. Which reminds me, I've got to tell her that shepherd's pie she made last night, a little dry. I got $100 off her phone bill, so she can take that off my rent if she knows what's good for her. I have to do a quick check before I tell you this story. Is there anybody here from the Yarra Valley Council? Of course there isn't. Council workers are allergic to fun. I asked that question because my mum has 15 dogs. 14 Dalmatians and 1 Louchin, and if you don't know what a Louchin is, it's a little tiny piece of shit. About this big, bites your legs and stuff, very badly behaved. Sort of like a Shih Tzu that keeps smashing Red Bulls even though his doctor told him not to. Little fun fact about Louchins, if you're a lady of the night back in the 17th century and you had a Louchin, you were preferred, because that meant the lice were on the dog and not on the prostitute. Hey, we're laughing and learning. So I entered my 30s recently, and I entered my 30s with some unrealistic expectations that I knew I had to drop, otherwise I wasn't going to have a very good time. I wanted to no longer be a nutcase by the time I turned 30, but I'm still waiting for that boat to sail. I wanted to be a good driver by the time I turned 30, but I backed into a wheelie bin last week. Via a cyclist. It's fine, the wheelie bin's fine. I wanted to be really skinny by the time I turned 30, but here I am still sitting at home alone on the couch eating Nutella directly out of the jar. I don't even use a spoon anymore, I just jam my whole hand and rain down chocolate. Oh, I don't know what it is about Nutella, but it tastes better when you hate yourself. I wanted to no longer be single by the time I turned 30, but here I am still getting phone calls from failed Tinder dates who just like to wank to me on the phone and then hang up. Apparently that's better than actually hooking up. Getting decent conversation out of some blokes is like trying to get cum out of a stone. It's challenging, but not impossible. We've really got to juice it up. I added that last wank joke before about and there's too many wank jokes. I'm really sorry. I used to be a rock singer, obviously not a very good one because no one's heard of me now, just write some joke songs. So I'll sing you a couple of joke songs and get out of your hair. Here's the first one, it's about relationships. Not going to stereotype, but fuck it. Men, listen up. How many times do I have to tell you not to leave your wet towels on the bed? 1,000 times! How many times do I have to tell you not to pull out because I'm not finished yet? Every time! Some of the songs are diet related. I'm gonna have me an Atkins caramel nut chew. It's not a fucking Snickers, but it'll fucking do. And then sometimes I like to blend the topics. My weight loss brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, do you wanna fuck? And I'm like, where were you 6 months ago? And they're like, I wasn't attracted to you. Come on, guys. You think a sane man would say that to me? He'd say, come over here, babe, we've got to have a little conversation. At the top of some stairs. I usually finish on that, but I've been doing comedy for about 2.5 years and my brother hasn't seen me yet, but he's here tonight, so I've written a special joke for Bro. Where is he? He's over here. It's probably a good thing my sister isn't here because I don't think she's going to like this joke.
I'm filming.
It's for you, baby! So my sister came up to me the other day and and said, you know what? The only reason why you're the favourite is because you're the youngest, and the youngest kid is the favourite by default. And I said, no, Amanda, the only reason why I'm the favourite is because there's zero competition. Aaron's stolen all of Mum's garden tools and you're a fucking mole. It's okay, that's how we speak to each other. If I say hello, how are you, then something's up. You've been an amazing crowd, thank you so much. My name is Jess.